It is I, once again, Joey Only here in Wells, British Columbia. Happy Halloween, everybody. I just got done splitting a whole bunch of wood. Kids have run outside for a few minutes to play before we get dressed up. So now is a good time to make a quick little post to you all about the treacherous and dangerous driving conditions that might be coming to British Columbia this week. We see we have a special weather statement now that basically is for, well, look at that. We got all the way up to Burns Lake, Utsa Lake, Fraser Lake, Prince George, and north up the Hart. Maybe not so much for McBride and Valemount. We'll see how dry you stay, but certainly here in the Cariboo Mountains, certainly down in the Columbia Mountains, West Columbia, even down in some of these mountain passes here. Says no alerts there because that's air quality advisories. So there's air quality advisories too going on. Oh my God. And here we go, Paulson Summit. Snowfall could make traveling difficult because down there, that new low pressure system moving into the BC coast Thursday, bringing snow Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. Forecast to transition to light rain near midday Thursday, with the risk of freezing rain near the Paulson Summit Thursday morning. And it's not just the Paulson Summit; it's going to be lots of places. Freezing rain causing slippery surfaces, icy conditions, possible power outages. So look for South Thompson, 100 Mile House, Nicholas, and Milkameen boundary regions, Coquihalla, Merritt to Kamloops, Okanagan Connector, Merritt to Kelowna, Highway 3, Hope to Princeton, Allison Pass. So this will really depend on your elevation, really depend on what time of the day the majority of the precipitation makes it to you as to how bad this is going to be. But as we can see, all the mountain passes here, especially if you're driving Thursday night, you're going to have dangerous conditions. And so we'll look at VentuSky today. I look at all kinds of different weather apps and different weather sites, and some are very technical and some are more interactive, like VentuSky and Windy are, for example. There's Zoom Earth I look at. There's RadarScope Premium Tier 2. There's NOAA forecast charts. Anyways, so here we are looking. We got cats making noise over there. My ex-wife's cats are here, as are the kids this week, because she's at a conference. 2 lows, 3 lows, 4 lows all together, and this is, say, for Wednesday night. So we're going to circle on in here and see how this warm air brings this low in first as it comes in. So, by 2 in the morning, coastal mountains starting to get some of that rain. So you got that first band of warmth. So certainly Vancouver, you're seeing rain, lots of it up through Vancouver Island. Lots of precipitation in Vancouver, middle of the island, up to the west coast as well. This is the Icon model that you can find. There's different models on this site. We see by 5 a.m. that precipitation spreading quite well inland. Kelowna now on the boundary of it. Sort of a stalled, occluded front heading up to Prince George, but we know that this is going to travel up it. So we got that first kind of band of warm air, although that's coming in through the morning, so it is going to transport a lot of moisture with it, and with that moisture is going to come a lot of snow in some of these places. And this is just the first of multiple storms that are going to be impacting BC over the next bunch of days. By 11 a.m. that band of precipitation has reached out. We got areas maybe near Quesnel where it could have freezing rain already. Certainly in the mountain passes, freezing rain could cause power outages and things, right? Could bring down power lines, could bring down branches onto power lines. So we're very concerned about this forecast, and we did know, we've been saying here, that it's a possibility this kind of thing could be happening. Prince George, you could be seeing some snow by 5 p.m. and certainly up through that whole east flank of the British Columbia mountain chain. More rain and whatnot at that time for the west side, the west mountains. We got a different model, so hell, let's look at a different map. This is Windy, and this is the ECMWF model. So we're going to have a look at those lows now. Just like we saw, the Icon model tends to agree with them. And we're going to switch on to rain and thunder and snow. So we see overnight Wednesday, that's coming well into BC. Places like Vernon in the morning, might see some of that as rain, but up in the mountain passes, there could be a wet, sloppy, dangerous mix. People traveling up Highway 97, first thing in the morning, you could be seeing some very dangerous driving conditions. So we're really concerned about that freezing rain for your morning commutes, and especially as you move. And this is what I was saying in my video yesterday. And as it moves up north through the afternoon, then it will be Prince George and the Highway 16 corridor that will now start. According to ECMWF, there's going to be more of that coming into the McBride area, for example, than say we saw on the Icon model. So there's going to be slight changes, more freezing rain on the ECMWF model than the Icon model. So you have, some disagreements. That's what you're going to expect, because I don't think any one of these models are ever exactly 100% right, but they're more or less pretty close to how this is going to play out. Both of them have elements of what's going to happen and within them, right? So it's when you kind of look at all the models together, you kind of get a picture of like, well, this is the variety and the range of things that could happen. This is just the first storm. The next one will come in time for the weekend, so we'll talk about that when we have more. But that is the special weather statements for you today. Okay, everyone, stay safe out there. Make your plans for Thursday. Be safe on the highways, okay? We don't want to start the year off with tons of tragedies. Saturday, 4 a.m., we're going to see another round of that coming in, and another big round, and it could have some of the same stuff, right? So certainly round 2 will hit Saturday, and we're really concerned about this repeat pattern and what it could mean for driving surfaces, especially as roads thaw and freeze and thaw and freeze. And the slippery conditions that come with it. How much snow? 5 to 10 centimeters maybe in some places on the first round, maybe something like that similarly in the second round. These aren't crazy lows, but we're going to all see some snow. Okay, bye now.